To be honest, there are only a few players in the entire history of basketball who have been able to change the rules and style of the game by themselves. You might think of Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and then Stephen Curry. Even though he has already become the symbol of an era, the doubts surrounding him have never really stopped. Just a couple of days ago, he made the headlines for receiving the first flagrant foul of his career due to his poor shooting performance. Many people came out saying, "See, the 37-year-old Curry is really washed now." But what happened next? Just one night later, Curry stood up and told the whole world that even at 37, he is still the most terrifying offensive player in this league. He scored 46 points and led his team to end a 6-game road losing streak. They were once down by 16 points, but managed to come back and defeat the young and energetic Spurs team. This season, Victor Wembanyama has led the Spurs to the second spot in the Western Conference, making them the youngest and most promising team in the league, while the Warriors' starting lineup is the oldest in the league. Yet it was this 37-year-old Curry who led this team in the most Curry-like way to win what seemed like an impossible game. When you think back to when he first entered the league, he was only selected as the 7th pick in the 2009 draft. Who could have imagined that 16 years later, he would become the greatest shooter in basketball history? After winning his 4th championship, he even surpassed Kobe Bryant's in an all-time player ranking by a certain authoritative media outlet, rising to the 10th spot. But if you look back at his journey, being underestimated has almost been the background music of his entire career. Starting from high school, he was never truly favored. Speaking about external doubts, Curry once said that he grew up with skepticism, and that for him, those voices are just noise. His motivation has always come from within. He doesn't need others to inspire him because he still loves basketball. As long as he has that love, along with good teammates and a strong team culture, he can fully commit himself. When he first led his team to a championship in 2015, some people still thought it was just a flash in the pan, saying he was too skinny, too short, and too injury-prone to be reliable. But 10 years later, he's already a 4-time champion and the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. Even during the period when he kept winning, the doubts never stopped, especially after the Warriors achieved the historic 73-9 record but failed to win the championship. The 73-win season that ended without a title became a joke for some people, until he won his 4th championship in 2022, when everyone had to admit that Stephen Curry truly changed basketball. In fact, ever since he won his first championship 10 years ago, the entire league has been trying to play like the Warriors. More and more three-pointers being taken, and ultra-long-range shots have become moves that every kid tries to imitate. But no matter how great his achievements are, as long as he has one bad game, the doubts will still come flooding in. As Curry's fans, we've already gotten used to it, because we know he will always use his next shot or his next explosive performance to silence those voices.